Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles the Bandsman, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic, debates, entertainment. Let me give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, the lies are crashing down. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Well, I love to say I was right, and I told you so, because I told you so. I said last summer that if LeBron returns to this team, it's going to be a disaster. When we got the news that he was going to be injured, I was celebrating that he wasn't going to be there. I was watching the Lakers when they were playing, and they were fun to watch. They were even calling them the Bloody Beach Boys. Right? Right. And once the news came out that he was going to miss a month or so, we saw that the Lakers were playing exceptional basketball. And they were surprising the majority of the league because no one thought they would be at the point that they were at that point of the season. But then we began to hear news that LeBron James may be returning. LeBron may be on his way back. And I said, oh, dear God, this is a disaster. But of course, his twerking ass fan base, who all they do is twerk for a living. Oh, man, LeBron going to come back and he gonna show you what he got. He going to show you what he got. And I said he going to ruin the team. Because with his absence, Reeves blossomed into an all-star caliber player and all of that. And I said, when this guy comes back, he's going to ruin the effing team. So what did he do? In his typical calculated self, he picked the perfect pocket to come back into the season. The perfect window, which was when the Lakers played the Utah Jazz back-to-back. And I'll never forget this. You had Winnie the Pooh run out there the game after, showing his 3,000 teeth in his mouth. Oh, man, LeBron going to add something to the Lakers that we never saw before. You had Nick Young jumping out the window. Man, I think LeBron James is a GOAT. After LeBron scored 10 points and 11 assists, Nick Young, who can't seem to stop twerking, went out there and said, oh, this game made LeBron James the GOAT. Yes, this is what they were saying. These I don't even know what to call these people. But then as the reality started to set in, we quickly discovered that this guy was making the team worse. Prior to his return, the Lakers had a 108 point, I think 2 or so offensive rating. And they were like a decent defensive team. When they came, all of those numbers plunged. And people were still looking around the media. Is it Luka? Is it the bus driver? Is it the pilot? I don't know. Who do you think it is? Is it the ball boy? I don't know. Knowing damn well that the number one problem was LeBron himself. So something interesting happened. I was going through an episode today on Get Up where Mike Greenberg, Brian Windhorst, and I forgot the other gentleman, were forced to admit that, and rather the network ESPN was forced to admit and talk about on its airwaves and admit that LeBron James has ruined the team and the Lakers are better off without him. Take a listen to the sound.
Let me go to the next stop here. We'll stay in the West. Luka Doncic had 35 points, including crazy one-legged threes, as the Lakers beat the Knicks 110-97.
And took a seat.
A game that wasn't as close as that final score would make it sound. So here are the facts. The Lakers are 9-2 when Luka and Austin Reeves play and LeBron James does not. So I guess the question, Windy, is that something or nothing?
Well, I guess in fairness, I should say that LeBron, Austin Reeves, and Luka Doncic have really not played that many minutes together. And they have, as they've continued to play together, the numbers have improved. But the data so far just screams what you just said. When Luka and Austin Reeves are on the court together, okay, they are a high-level team. Plus 6.1 per 100 possessions is the performance of a mid-50s win team. That is very strong. Obviously, now look at the bottom there. When LeBron and Luka are on the court together, minus 2.6. That differential is the difference between a play-in team or a team headed for the lottery and a team headed for a home court advantage seed. That just doesn't work. And when the three of them are together, it's getting better. And JJ Redick, if he was on this broadcast with us still, he would say, give me some more time. We're making improvements. But they don't have more time. Austin Reeves and LeBron James are free agents at the start of the season. The data points say they are better off with Luka and Reeves now and probably going forward.
We always say, is it something or is it nothing? And I'm going to say it's not nothing, right? That's the best way to put it, because it might be a small sample size, but those numbers tell you all you need to know. There's also other numbers I'm looking at too. When the two of them, when it's just Luka and LeBron on the court together, you would think defense is the bigger issue. Their defensive rating together is the same as the team. So it's not bad and it's not terrible.
Right.
It's the same as the team. The offensive rating, which you would think with those two on the floor should skyrocket. It's not. In fact, they're a top 10 offense altogether. But when those two are on the floor, they would rank 25th in the league in offense. So the offense, to me, is what you're not getting, what you thought you would get to make up for the lack of defense.
Yes, and it's going to sound, and I understand why it will be interpreted that way by some, as though this is a criticism of LeBron James. It's not meant to be that at all. He is still a very high-level player. For his age, he's a ridiculously high-level player. But the fit of LeBron and Luka, which we thought might work great, and this is not necessarily anybody's fault, it just doesn't necessarily work great. And so I think the future, if this was 10 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago, you build around LeBron. At this point, you're clearly going to build around Luka.
Yeah.
So it means LeBron will likely be the one who's somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what this season has been screaming in LA, is that it is time to move on from LeBron. You're always going to go with the guy under 30 instead of the guy over 40, right?
Right, of course.
So I think we all know the inevitable end game that's going to happen here in LA, and it'll be the end of LeBron in LA.
Excellent. So you heard what those guys had to say. At this point, it's undeniable. Let's look at the box score yesterday. After the Lakers played a very good Knicks team. Yesterday, look at the numbers. Marcus Smart, 5 points with a plus 27 plus minus. Because now he can play defense freely instead of shifted running around this dinosaur that they got on the court. Rui Hachimura, 13 points, plus 5. DeAndre Ayton, although he's still a waste of space. Austin Reeves, 25, 4, and 5. Back to scoring his 50% shooting, his efficient self, 50% from 3. Luka Doncic, 35, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He did have 6 turnovers. But you could see that they were in a groove. Luke Kennard had 12 points. Jake LaRavia had 6 points off the bench. Jackson Hayes had 5 points off the bench. Luka probably going to bring the Bugatti back into the building. I ain't seen Luka in that Bugatti since LeBron came back, bro. I ain't seen him in that Bugatti since LeBron came back, son. He's like, nah, man, this dude too much of a hater, man. He probably going to throw like some Sprite on my windows or something. I don't know, man. Pour some vanilla ice cream on my hood or something. I don't know. So you can see how the team looks without him. It is clear. This is why I said JJ should be fired. Because we all know the solution for this team, which is bench LeBron James and limit his minutes considerably. He doesn't want to do that. So you're not a serious guy. You're not willing to make the tough decision. Then you have his agent and Max Kellerman. Oh, well, yeah, we're going to talk about Manu Ginobili. We're going to talk about Manu Ginobili, bro. Who's going to play the Manu Ginobili, bro? Who's going to go to the bench? Who's going to go? Like we don't know who's supposed to be going to the bench. Like, come on, dog. Like, yo, knock it off, man. I get it. That's your man, but knock it off, son. Y'all are not the only one that got eyes out here. We can all watch basketball. Y'all acting like as if basketball is something that's played at your house and only your house. We all looking at the same stuff. The data you got, we all got it. I don't know why you feel like you got these like I don't know what kind of eyeballs y'all think y'all looking at the game that only you guys can y'all don't even talk about this dude being the problem. This is how I know y'all are not serious. Y'all will just skip right over the elephant in the room to go talk about a damn butterfly on the corner. Well, what about LaRavia? Come on, man. Like, yo, we all know what the deal is. Ever since Duke came back, it has been nothing but drama, blaming, and a whole bunch of nonsense. We know the play. We know the play. So I don't want to hear these, oh, well, you know, at the offseason, he can come back. The Lakers can offer him $25 a month, and we can save money, and he can come back and play. No. Ain't no coming back. Go somewhere else. Your services are no longer needed. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments, and we catch you guys on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.